A sensor lamp burst into dazzling life. Startled, Will held up a hand to shield his eyes from its glare. As he stood there, squinting, the front door opened, and a tall female figure looked out from the front step. "I'm PC Will Rowe, responding to the call you made," he said, peering through his fingers. "I assume you're Lauren Talbot?" "I am." The woman leaned against the door jamb and folded her arms. "I saw your car coming up the lane. I didn't want you to ring the bell in case it woke the kids."
"Is it okay if I come in, Lauren? Am I all right to call you Lauren?"
"Of course," she said. "Yes to both of those things." Will followed her through a hallway that smelled of rose-scented potpourri, and on into a spacious, unlit living room on the left.
"Would you mind switching the light on?"
he said, peering at her through the gloom. "Sure." She reached down and turned on a table lamp. "I've been sitting here in the dark, watching for headlights, hoping to see Anna's car come belting up the road." The lamp cast a warm glow across a chimney breast, covered with heavily patterned wallpaper, but threw out little in the way of real brightness. "Is that okay?" Lauren asked. "I'd rather not turn on the main light in case it wakes Benedict." She nodded towards the other side of the room. Will turned, noticing the sleeping child for the first time. He was lying on a makeshift bed on the couch, arms stretched, his mouth open.
"That's Benedict?" he asked. "Your friend's son? The child you've been babysitting?"
Lauren nodded, her face tense. "I've got my own kids asleep upstairs as well."
"Other than the children, are you here alone?"
"Yes, my husband's in Liverpool for a few days, a work seminar." A pair of matching armchairs stood on either side of the fireplace. Will pointed to them.
"Can we sit down?" He smiled. "I need to ask some questions about your friend, and I wouldn't mind taking the weight off my size 13s.
Lauren placed a hand on her forehead. "Of course, I'm sorry, where are my manners?" She sat down and invited him to do the same. "My mind's all over the place. This isn't like Anna. She's normally so reliable, always has been."
"Have the two of you been friends for long?"
"Most of our lives," Lauren smiled. "Best mates since junior school."
"And you rang 999 because you're concerned about her?"
She pressed her lips together and nodded. "Anna's a single mum, so I regularly help out with childcare. Tonight, or rather, last night, I was looking after Benedict while she went to a party. She was supposed to collect him at 11:30, and when it comes to picking up her son, she's never late. Never."
"A party, you say? Is it possible she's met someone there? Lost track of time?"
Lauren hunched forward, clutching her stomach. "It's not really a party in the true sense, more of a work-do. Anna organised the whole event as part of her job. I'm pretty sure she'll have spent the entire evening making sure everything goes to plan."
"And where does Anna work?"
"She's the marketing manager at Allwood Confectionery. The factory's celebrating its 60th anniversary this year, and the owners decided to throw a bit of a bash for their employees."
"Where's the party being held?"
"At the factory in the works canteen," Lauren said. Anna would have preferred somewhere more salubrious, but the CEO didn't want to book a proper venue in case the lifting of the lockdown restrictions was delayed again.
"Regardless of the location, I'm sure the staff will enjoy themselves."
Will smiled.
"I think we're all overdue a spot of revelry, eh?"
She gave him an uncertain nod.
"Any idea what time the party was due to finish?"
"Midnight, I think. But Anna was going to leave early."
"Is it possible she stayed longer than planned?"
"She would have rung if she was going to be late. Anyway, even if she'd hung around until the end, she would have been back by now."
"And you've tried calling her? Without success?"
Lauren released a hiss of air and dragged her fingers through her long blonde hair. "Several times," she said. "Her mobile's switched off, and that in itself is unusual. Anna's always messing with her phone. I'm constantly telling her off about it. She's either looking something up online or ringing someone or texting them or posting something on social media. She never switches off from her job, and it'll have been exactly the same tonight." Will smiled wryly. "The party's meant to be a chance for Anna to let her hair down," Lauren continued. "But I know what she's like. She'll have been checking on the catering, taking photos, organising the speeches and awards. I bet everyone else has had a whale of a time. But not Anna. She won't have had a minute to relax."
"When you organise an event like that, I suppose you're bound to feel a sense of responsibility,"
Will said.
"I can understand why she'd want everything to go with a swing."
"I'm sure there's been nothing for her to worry about. Anna's good at her job, and her organisational skills are second to none."